with me right now. Shannon, a former federal prosecutor and a CNN legal analyst. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So, if you were able to question perhaps the acting ambassador to Ukraine, Bill Taylor, who had in text, said it would be crazy to withhold U.S. aid for political purposes, what would you want to know when he appears on Tuesday?
I think two things, Fred. First, I want to have him explain. I'd want to know what was crazy about it. What is his concern about that possibility? Because that would be part of educating eventually the American people as to what kind of damage is really done by these things. So I'd ask him to explain, why was it crazy? What does that mean? What repercussions could there be for diplomacy, for the security of the United States? And secondly, as any good investigator would do, I'd want to know who told you that, who else knew about it, and basically develop other witnesses from him.
And then, Shan, the acting chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, says he never used the words quid pro quo, and so thereby that's not what he meant, and people are misconstruing his thoughts. But what kind of potential trouble has that admission on Thursday created for the White House?
The admission has further confirmed what actually happened, which was the president did offer a quid pro quo. He wanted something in return for the aid. What Mulvaney, and we may see other Trump supporters trying to do this too, is they're trying to latch on to the phrase quid pro quo as some sort of magical incantation that if I didn't say it, then the spell wasn't cast. You're exactly right. But the quid pro quo just means something for something. There's nothing inherently criminal about quid pro quo. What the crime is selling taxpayer dollars in return for helping the president influence the election and then lying about it. So that's really what the crime is, and that's what we're trying to take the focus off of.